check this out.
Come on up.
Ooh. Oh, Christ. Hello you beautiful people, and welcome back to the channel. And another video on the Vauxhall Viva HC.
Oh yeah, babies!
And if you watched the last video, you know we'll remove the calipers, ready for rebuilding. I've bought a rebuild kit. I'll show you that in a minute. So the first job is, let's get these cleaned up. I've just come back from a nice relaxing week in the Yorkshire Dales, so I'm well rested and about 10 pounds heavier. This should be straightforward, easy, and take about 5 minutes. No. Look at that, fit for a show car. Not. Once she's on the road, I might whip these back off, give them a clean and order some of that caliper repaint stuff, the enamel stuff. We had like another go to clean them up. I reckon I'd be able to get them back to bare metal. Anyway, for another video, let's get her on the road. Right, I've put a bit of wood in here because I'm going to blow some compressed air through there and hopefully the calipers will pop out. I don't want them popping out all the way from either side. It'll be a nightmare getting the other one out. So I borrowed a compressor off my dad. I do want my own compressor, but I haven't got room to slaughter a cat in here. Is that the same? Yeah. So we're going to blow compressed air in there and hopefully get the pistons to come out. Wear some goggles or something if you're doing this. Always use protection. So I've got both pistons out of there. They are a bit scored and rusted and pitted in places, like I can see why they might have been wedged before. And I've got, I know I'm doing it with the caliper all together and there is bolts where you can take it apart. But I've been reading online, there's a lot of people saying you shouldn't take them apart, including my dad said he wouldn't take them apart. People always get leaks the seam when they put them back together. It is something I'll try in the future, but for now, let's see if we can get the piston seals in like how it is now. Christ. That was wedged in there. There's a lot of rust to clean up. Right, I've set up another light so hopefully you can see it better. I'm going to take the other piston out. I've given it a good soaking in the old werewolf deodorant. Let's get the next one out. Hope you appreciate the extra lighting. It's not cheap. I've had to cut down on Lurpak. I don't want nobody else, I love you.
She's lagging!
Whoa. There we go. Bottom seal and the top seal with the groove in it has come out. And there's the retaining collar that goes over the top of it when it's pressed in. Right, I'll give this a good clean up with some brake cleaner, blow it through with the airline. Right, so that's the seals and the retaining collar out of that one. Let's do the same with that one. This has just arrived. This heavy duty brake cleaner by Stup. So we're going to get this one cleaned up. If you're using any toxic chemical, make sure you're doing it in a confined place with no ventilation. Just kidding, let's open the door up and give her a good clean. And there we go, a nice rusty caliper. Right, let's get the pistons out of this one now as well. Run out of the old werewolf deodorant. Onto the backup no nonsense stuff. What's people's favourite flavour of rust oil? I used to use Plus Gas years ago. It's great stuff, like, but North stinks and it takes forever to get out of your hands. I'm glad I had goggles on. Oh, the one's... That's a jammed one. Attempt 2. It does not want to come out that side, like. Now, my thinking here was to tie back the piston that isn't stuck to create more of a vacuum, like an airtight place to try and blow the other one out. I don't know. Right, one more try. I put a chisel in and I think I've moved the piston a little bit. Whoa! Yeah! There we go. I put a notch in the side of the piston with a chisel and hammered it around. I'm sure that's how all the pros do it. The chamber looks in really good nick in there. I thought it was going to be absolutely hammered with how stuck it was. Right, cool, on we go. Right, that's all the pistons and seals out. That's it for me for today, but tomorrow is rebuilding them, which will be a few seconds for use. And we're back. Good morning, people. So this is what I got. I got a Borg & Beck fitting kit off eBay from a place called C&M Car Parts. Brake mounting kit with the retaining spring things in and the split pins, or if you're American, Carter pins. That was $9.50 altogether. Also got some brake pads from Holden Vintage and Classic off their website. They were £16 plus postage, but still under 20 quid for new ones, which was a lot cheaper than anywhere on eBay where I could find them. So again, I'm not affiliated with any of these places, none of them whatsoever. Someone send us some free stuff. Give the place a wipe down, preferably have a nice clean area to go and do it in, but I'm stuck in a little garage, so I'm going to give the channels with the seal sit a good clean out, scrape out with a pick, get all the rubbish out there. I'm not going to touch the cylinder wall, don't want to damage that, just the grooves, get all the rubbish out where the seals are going to sit. Give that a blow out with the air gun. Then give it a good clean out with some brake cleaner. Going to give it another blow through, get all the brake cleaner out. Then give it a good wipe with a microfiber cloth. Just going to use the professional seal pressing tool here. Right, had a nightmare there, just been trying to use an aftermarket brake kit in it, and the seals fit lovely, but the retaining collars didn't. I've mangled a few of them trying to get them in and that, and I was thinking, is it me? So I tried the old collars, and even the old mangled ones slid in lovely. They're a lot, see the other ones are a lot thicker and a little bit bigger, and they just won't go in, even trying to press down them and everything. So having a right nightmare there. Should have ordered new old stock to begin with. Looking into it, I think I've been sent the wrong kit, and the bleed screw is absolutely massive compared to the ones in there. An absolute nightmare. Yeah, I've been sent the wrong kit. Anyway, I'm going to order a new old stock and try to send this one back. So anyway, I'm going to put these on the car and make up the brake lines ready for them when I get them back. I want to get something done today. Right, let's jack her up and make a hard line into the caliper. Or round off a bolt and spend hours trying to fix it. See that in there? You got hard line going to flexi and then back in the hard line there, and it's attached by a 1/2 inch fitting there, which takes the hard line onto the caliper, which leads into an 11mm ferrule. Right, I got this nifty little handheld flaring kit. I think I got it off my dad for Christmas, either year just gone or the year before. I haven't used one of these before. I've used the ones that you put in the vise, but I've never used one of these little contraptions before. And it's been years since I've made a little bit of brake pipe, and that's all I've ever done, just like a little pieces. So let's give it a go. I've got the wrong, this is the one off the car. I'm going to try and replicate this. I think I've got the wrong fittings, but I'm going to make one up anyway for a practice and offer it up to the car. So I'm going to cut off a bit of pipe and see if I can get it the same as that. The fittings I've got, that's a little shorter than that leg. I don't know if that matters, and I haven't got one of these fittings, but I'm going to order one up. But anyway, let's have a crack at this. Let's get this done. Just kind of drew a template of it on the table because I'm going to straighten it out to get the length. Not that it'd be that hard to replicate, but you know. Oh, this is tough old stuff. Right, let's have a look at the instructions here. Is that an SAE flare? Or is that a DIN flare? I don't know. Right, let's make an SAE flare according to the instructions. Right, according to the instructions, I've got to put it in this press here halfway to make an SAE flare. I'll show you, it's 2 seconds. Hope I'm not boring you too much. So, right, that looks like a double flare which goes onto the brake line, and that looks like what's in an SAE flare. Anyway, I'm just having a practice for now, and I'll ask me pop seal now. Right, so according to the instructions, where's the punch? Right, put that in there, loosely tighten these up. Tightened in option 1 on the punch up to about 5mm left out. Make sure it's hitting that. Tighten these up. $11mm spanner. No, 10mm. 10mm, right. then 17. Was it 16? 16. And then send it home. And there we go. SAE flare? I don't know. Learn by doing. Right, so I'm just going to reuse this off the old pipe for now. I am going to order some new ones up and that, but like I say, as for now, just having a bit of a practice run. It's been a while since I've done this, and I've never used one of these little handheld things before. So, I believe it's a double flare for this end. So put that in there loosely, put that on there. Hand tighten these. While I'm at it, by the way, thank you very much for all the comments, the new subscribers, and the emails of help as well, diagrams and everything. There's even been someone offered to make the step spacer for the fan, so if you could do that, that'd be brilliant. If not, thank you very much for watching in anyway. Right, that's in there. That's loosely in there. So, oh yeah, for this bit, right, there's a stopper that comes with it that goes all the way in. And you make sure, the pipe, hang on a minute, make sure the pipe is pushed all the way up to it. Tighten these up. Take the stopper out. Good God. Double flare it, so bit of punch grease on there. Put the first one in. Tighten that up. Bring it back out. Bit of punch grease on it again. Put the other side of it in, the other punch, and send it home. That's for the double flare. Whoa! Bring that back out. Undo these and hope I haven't made a right hash of it. Sweet. So SAE flare end, I'm guessing, and double flare end for where it leads onto the doodah. Right, let's just try and get this roughly the right shape. There you go, my mock-up attempt at making the brake lines. Not happy with that bend there, like, but think the originals were quite tight like that, weren't they? Well, there we go, another 1 step forward, 3 steps back. I'm proper frustrated that that fitting kit, the rebuild kit, wouldn't fit on the calipers. But we've got another one ordered. Hopefully got its way, so in the next day or two I'll rebuild them. We'll get them on the next video. Fingers crossed. It's not like I can just pop the Halfords and pick up spare bits. So I have to wait for it. Please like if you liked it. If you didn't, if thought it was poop, give it a thumbs down. Please share, subscribe. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Missed that completely. Check this out, old AA call box. How cool is that? Box number 442. Right, I'm going to get off this road before I get killed.
Behind your frozen eyes, skies ahead and laughter.